for Big Mike.
How you guys doing?
Woo!
You guys aren't taking part in the free beers? I've seen your big ass before. Don't you hit me and shit. I'm gonna talk shit. I remember you. You came to one of my shows Leon was on. They tried to give you a bouncing job. I just got here. I love this show. You sit here, I feel like I'm on a bud commercial, like I'm trying to say, black guys drink free bud too. We usually don't fuck with this, but it's cool for now. I'm having a good time. I'm having marriage sex. You guys do that often? You look married or you've been doing it a lot. You got chemistry. You can tell the couples that be together for a long time that they don't touch no more. I mean, look at you, bro. Look at him. He ain't touching this lady. He ain't touching you. But they right there. They got the elbow thing going. Like, I'm with her. I'm with her. It's mine, but you know, it's mine. No, I've been married 8 years, and anybody that knows me is like, man, you've been married? What the fuck? It's like, yes, I'm married. I have kids. I go to PTA meetings. I do all that shit. They like have this image like I'm just like out fucking the world and shit. I mean, I wish. You know, in my dreams, you know, I be making my wife an Angelina Jolie with fucking Holly Berry's ass, you know. She be doing all kinds of freaky shit in my dreams. But no, I haven't, you know, dated other women in about 4 years, been married 8. He knows his math. No, hey, it's so hard to be committed because like I don't know, other men, for me and men in my family, you have to wear us down so we understand the true meaning of marriage, which is I can kill you, motherfucker. And I probably get away with it. You know, my aunties and cut people, they got like this women's like first wife's club with all the ladies in my family. And my wife, she knows what's up. They brought her into like some secret fucking cult of bitches that's pissed off. Like, oh, Michael fucked up, huh? Mm-hmm. He stayed out till the sun came up like I'm a fucking Dracula or something. I gotta be in before the sun come up. I go out and perform, get drunk, motherfuckers smoke weed behind the comedy store, but if that sun's up at 5:30 a.m. and I'm not in that bed passed out snoring, I got problems. And I learned that the hard way. She know what I'm talking about. You didn't cut a motherfucker once, twice, I know. You like, you ain't with the bullshit. You didn't, your man know. Good women, you gotta know how to train your man. He can train very well. He's dressed simple as shit. Pulled that right out the hamper and said, okay, I can't dress too good. I can't be looking like I'm trying to meet bitches. I gotta keep a shadow on my shit. I gotta have to wear my gray for y'all tonight. Cause if I shave this shit off, my wife think I'm going to Mac. Like, baby, don't know why they won't fuck me no more. They know. They seen my YouTube pictures. They know what's happening. I got my first gray pube. It was like a manhood thing. My man also know what I'm talking about. I was like, damn, what's that, Lynn? And I kept looking down, I'm like, well, shit, I gotta get a razor. I can't believe this shit. Bad enough, I started shaving my shit when I was 15 and shit, cause I was like watching the porn star movies, and my girlfriend, she liked to hook it up. You know, when you're young, you do really the best sex in the world before you turn 18. No doubt about it, because you have no qualms about shit. It's like, baby, can I go tongue in your ass after you stop me? Sure. You do all kind of nasty. Then you realize that shit nasty in your 30s. Like, I ain't doing this with my wife. I'm a freak. But when I was young, my girl, she had this thing about hitting the razor on and shit. And so I learned about that. So one day I'm going through my usual routine, like, what the hell is that? Like, I'm 35. I understand a few here, a couple of here, so I go bald. Can't do the fro like you do. You got a perfectly black fro. Like hair club for niggas and shit. Because if I had that shit, it'd be all kind of gray strings going off. It would not look cool. I got my mustache is staying alive, but it's starting to expand into freaky places, man. And I'm getting traumatized. You know it's all downhill at that point. You start talking about how you get wiser and all that. That's bullshit. My dick don't have a Jones yet. I don't need Viagra. It's just I've been married 8 years. My wife's talking like, baby, don't you want to make love to me again? I'm like, yeah, about this time tomorrow. It's the same shit. I mean, you know how they invented the trade-in, the lease, and the finance? That's because motherfuckers got bored with the same goddamn Studebaker back in the day. They said, I want an old Cadillac. And sometimes you just get bored. You ever get bored with him farting and belching and shit, eating oatmeal on the couch, making a mess? You're like, for once, I just want to be some smooth motherfucking sleep-pay-ear, junk-looking motherfucker that don't speak shit, and I just kick him out and get away with it. That's the part we don't ever do. We don't get away with it. You get caught. She cuts you. You would cut a motherfucker too. We cut motherfuckers. You fuck around on us, he ain't going nowhere, lady. He done worked too hard to make you happy. He done gave you his best years, earned that belly and shit, got his business rolling. You try to leave him, girl, you got problems. You can't be doing that shit Hulk Hogan's wife did to him and shit. You ever see Hulk Hogan and Linda and shit fucking some 19-year-old dude? Hulk's back all fucked up, walking like he got a dildo in his ass. He done got flipped around, hit in the head busted up, and she done left him for some 19-year-old baby Hulk. That's just fucked up after a while. 48 years old. That's just wrong. I mean, I ain't mad at her. I do the same shit. I mean, if you really cool without being an asshole, would you like date someone that was 25, 30 years younger than you, knowing what you know? But like, man, if we get older, we still look like looking at hot chicks. You know, we don't drive by the high school like, I am so wrong. I am so fucking wrong. God damn, that D cup is perky. And we know it. So we go by the junior college instead. She ain't that smart. She couldn't make it to UCLA, but she's smart enough to go to USC and shit. Yes. And it's, because we know our shit starts hanging. So it's not like mentally you're still 19. You still want that hot shit. You know, you would definitely fucking bang Chris Brown, and he might kick your ass afterwards, but he's a sexy little dude. Chris ain't, you know, he got that little shit going on. Usher starting to get his hair just to lean back just a little bit so he's like, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Usher hair to lean back. He getting older now, Usher on that bush. I'm gonna talk bad about him, because Usher, my daughter's 10 years old, and she got one of those Obama awards, like for being like in the top 5% of her school and all the grades and shit. She's real smart. And she got recruited to go to the choir to sing for Usher and Mayor and down at the hotel downtown, this big hotel, and Usher's punk ass came out, took his award, and was gone 30 minutes later, and then they go ahead and shake my daughter's hand. I was like, I'm gonna beat Usher ass on sight. You don't fuck my little girl. You call me a punk motherfucker, say I suck on stage, say, you know, Big Mike ain't shit, nigga owe me $10. But don't fuck with my kids. My daughter came back all sad. They gave us a penthouse room to get pretty, and we didn't beat Usher. Which I always thought was creepy, how these 10-year-old kids got crushes on 35-year-old motherfuckers. Like back in the day, they had a thing for the Beatles and David Cassidy and all that. Man, they had gray hairs in their ass crack. They was old. Their idols and shit was old. At least like look at the motherfucker 12. Cause I'm like, you know, my daughter still watching Miley Cyrus, and I'm watching that little bitch too, cause she looking sexy than a motherfucker. Miley getting up at my level now. I'm like, shit. Another year, I can legally fuck you and have a homo and shit. All right, you guys.